Hello, it is AD from Kosmostrology, and I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading, guys. So this is a very special topic. It's near and dear to my heart. I literally woke up with it on my spirits, and then I did a reading today, and they asked the same question. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do it. So this topic is going to be, why am I stuck on this person? Why do I care about this person? What am I supposed to learn? But very specifically, why am I stuck on this person? What are their feelings? Should I move on? And just general advice. So that's what we're going to be looking at, guys. I want to dig into it, guys. Thank you so much for your continued support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment if this resonated. I love comments to show support that we're all on the same journey. Follow me on Instagram. I'm bringing back Wicked Wednesdays, which is live, like, personal readings, or like, I guess, live public readings. And follow me on TikTok. All that information is in the description box. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box. And I just want to go ahead and nip it in the bud. There have been a lot of scammers and schemas within the tarot community. I've noticed it. I've noticed a lot of the people that I follow have said something. I haven't had any personal issues with people scamming from this particular channel, but know this: if I do not solicit for readings. People reach out to me. So if you ever hear from somebody saying that they are me reaching out to you, and it's not like super specific. I know sometimes, like, somebody had a first comment and they were like, first comment, and somebody was rude and was just like, that doesn't mean anything. And I was like, well, I'll give you a reading. It was like that, but that's so rare that I do that, guys. I just want to go ahead and like nip that in the bud. If you think about scamming this channel, don't do it, boy. Don't do it, okay? So I just want people to know, so people are less likely to get caught up in that. I want to nip it in the bud. All right, so without any further ado, let's go and get into it. So here we're starting with pile 1. Here we're starting with pile 2 and pile 3. So I'll meet you over at your piles, guys. You know how we do it. We get down and dirty. So let's go ahead, move everything to the side, and I'll meet you over at your piles. And I'll try not to tear the table apart as I'm doing this. Okay. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, so hello, welcome to Kosmostrology. I'm AD, and this is if you picked pile 1, this red deck. We are looking into the very important question of, why am I stuck on this person? What are their feelings right now? Should I move on? And just the overall advice of the connection, guys. So that's what we're looking here for. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment, and I just want to address it. I did in the announcement, but I just want to address it. There have been a lot of scammers and schemers that have been hitting up people and offering readings. I don't solicit readings, so you won't get that from me. You would contact me and email me. So if you ever get contacted from somebody from this channel, I haven't had that issue yet, but I would love to nip it in the bud. Because that's really scary. I hate that. So just be aware of that's happening in the community in general, but specifically for me and my channel, you would reach out to me if you want a personal reading from me. And speaking of which, if you do, it's in the description box below, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram while you're down there. So this is if you pick the red pile. If you're new to the channel, I like to start off with astrology. I am a Vedic astrologer person that really resonates with me, so I tune into that frequency. So my placements might be a little different and off from yours. I always say that you should be astrologically literate in both, and that's a simple Google. So yeah, so let's hop into it, but just know that. So the reason why I'm starting with astrology for why am I stuck on this person, this question, it is because there is synastry. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. Some people have, some people haven't, but there are synastries between and compatibilities between two natal charts. So if you put your chart in and compared it to another chart, then you will be able to see kind of what the crossovers and what energies you guys give off from each other due to the planet conjunctions, trines, squares that you have. So that's why I'm starting off, to just see what overall energies are connecting you and binding you, and hopefully see if there's a lesson as to why you were stuck on this person. Why can't you move on? Like, why can't you shake them, spirit? Shake them. So let's get into it. Why am I stuck on this person? Or what is the connection? What are the connecting energies between these two people? I would assume two. I don't judge, but I'm going to. What are the connecting energies? Wow, Jupiter, benefits, Mercury retrograde, So that's interesting. Again, we have these polar energies with Jupiter, Sagittarius, Pisces, and then Mercury, which is Virgo, Gemini, which are polar opposites. So there's definitely like a student learner, like a student teacher vibe, or you definitely are able to communicate and learn things from this person. So I think that there's an attraction to their mind. For others of you, you do get benefits. You know, they got money. You know, you see that. But there's this idealistic nature between the two of you. I wouldn't be surprised if Neptune or Piscean energy makes a appearance in this, because I am getting a lot of like dreamy energy. Virgo, analyze. Okay, close, the opposite, but close. So definitely thinking. The funny thing about Virgo is the ruler of, and the sixth house is the ruler of debates and like little arguments. So I feel like this person really makes you think about things, or you spend a lot of time thinking and mulling and analyzing conversations that you've had. They've really changed your perspective with the Jupiter there. Again, you've learned so much from this person. Grand Cross Provoker, yes. The reason you're stuck on this person is because you've had lessons to learn from this person that will benefit you in the long run. I do feel like, Pile 1, you're exceptionally smart, or you've based a lot of your identity off of your intellect, and this person challenges your thoughts. You might be right, but this person is one of the only people that truly questions, like makes you, honestly, I feel even a little insecure about your thoughts. You really have to think about things that you wouldn't have thought about before. This person really challenges you. There could be a teacher dynamic. For some of you guys, you could be crushing on a professor, professor. Okay. You could be crushing on a professor of some sort. But yeah, this person stimulates your mind for sure. Air communication, we love to see it. So this person, you might, for some of you guys, not all of you, but some of you might not have even met this person in real life. You might have just met off of social media or Instagram, DMs, Tinder, online. And if you do know this person, you probably do communicate more through technology. I feel like there's not a lot of face-to-face energy, hence why so much of this happens in the brain, in the mind. Third house communications, Gemini. Oh my gosh. So a lot of talking, a lot of messaging back and forth. This person really stimulates you. And I think that that's hard to do with your intellect. Neptune, boom. I knew it. Didn't I? Boom. Didn't I tell you? So I do feel like a lot of this energy is happening in your imagination, probably because it hasn't physically manifested yet. I don't feel like you spend a lot of time with this person. In fact, you might not even talk to this person. All these communication cards, you might not even talk to this person really, but you spend a lot of time thinking about them, wanting to reach out, wanting to communicate. But I do get like this really big energy of just this dreaminess. This relationship is kind of out of this world. The other thing Neptune does symbolize, and the Piscean energy does symbolize soulmate, kind of karmic relationships, because it's ruled by Jupiter in Vedic astrology. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. Neptune we throw in there, of course. But Jupiter's the guru, so it's all about teaching, learning, lessons, philosophy, learning about different perspectives and different environments and all the other stuff. So I really do think that you came into union with this person to learn from them, for sure. They taught you how to explore. And then we even have 11th house, so could have some Aquarius energy. So I do feel like you've met this person through friends, or maybe Aquarius. Wow, so strong Aquarius energy. Yeah, so there's that too. I do think that this is and that goes to the intellect. So Aquarius, Virgo energy is what I'm getting. Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, again, doesn't have to be, you have access to all those energies in your chart, especially with Vedic astrology. So if it doesn't automatically speak to you, don't take it. But in general, I do feel like you're smart. You could be a Moon and Aquarius person. You're so ahead of the game. It's hard for people to understand you. And this person really stimulates your intellect, and you feel like they challenge you for the right reasons and good reasons. And they make you think about things that you wouldn't have necessarily thought about before. And again, there's something here about friendships. There's something here about friendships and just overall communication. So again, you could have met this person through friends, or you are friends and you think about you wanting to take it. I don't know why. In fact, I don't even know if you know why you think about this person like that. Like, your friends, they might not have even given you. And the one thing that I do get with this energy, and like my hands are very cold, it's cold. There's a coldness to this. And it could just be because it happens through technology. 11th house again. Yeah, it's not very warm right now. It's not very warm. Is what I'm hearing. So yeah, you could have felt like you've been friend zoned in some sense. Okay, so yes, sorry, I pulled the wrong deck. So yeah, so that was my astrological perspective. So you definitely could have like a Jupiter. I would say with the retrograde, it would be like a Jupiter square Mercury, or a Jupiter, it wouldn't be, yeah, it would probably be Jupiter square or Jupiter opposition Mercury. So that just goes to show that, again, you're always constantly challenging one another's thoughts. You might even come from different religious backgrounds or different backgrounds in general. Yeah. So, all right, let's hop into the actual cards. Guys, please remember that this is 18 plus, so these pictures are graphic, or they can be depending on which ones pop out. So we got this Libra scale. Again, that kind of cold energy. Notice that blue. All right. Yeah, there's a stubbornness to this connection. I mean, the cards aren't even like, you see me shuffling and you see them not coming out. So there's so much just secretive and like hidden energy. Nobody wants to break the barrier of being too cool. There's a aloofness to this connection, for sure. Strong Aquarian energy. And the next card is Death, which is Scorpio, and boom. Like I said, there yeah, so much shady 8th house energy, man. That's so funny. So it does say that the passion and the desire runs super deep, but both of you guys do not, like, yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Everybody's afraid to come forward. Nobody wants to say anything. And I do feel like somebody in this connection, I actually feel like this is you. You're the person. You want to say something, you want to approach them, but you feel like their back is turned. But oh, do they look so good from the back? Like, I don't think that you actually mind this connection happening in your head. Because I do think once you come into contact with this person, you're afraid that they're not going to meet up to your expectations. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Yep, the Ace of Cups in the middle of the deck. That's awesome. That's beautiful. So you're stuck on this person because there's true love there. I feel you really do have a serious like crush on this person. The Five of Swords. But I don't think that there's an immaturity here. So you might be young. Like I said, you might be young. You might not have had to really deal with these kind of feelings and stuff before. So that might be the reason. Hello? Okay, sorry. My phone. I think we're good. I don't know. Something just popped up. But I think we're good. Okay, the Queen of Cups. The Six of Cups. Right. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. I'm hearing specifically, this might be a Facebook friend. This might be somebody that you, wow, King of Swords, Aquarius energy, Gemini, Libra here, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But yeah, certainly strong Libra energy, strong Aquarius energy. So it could be Aquarius, Scorpio. Woo, what a mix. What a mix. Okay. Right. So give me a second. Let me tune into these energies, see what we're working with. Yeah, I do feel like this person, you experienced them and then it went away quickly with the Nine of Wands. It was kind of in and out. Note how she left her shoe. Like, it's just hot, bothered, came in, moved out. So maybe the connection didn't really ever take flight, especially with the Six of Cups. There seems to be a longing energy here, as if something didn't really take off because of, or there was some sort of miscommunication, some sort of misunderstanding that caused this relationship to end quicker than you thought, or you got some sort of mixed message. This person could have also told, they might have also given you just, or they give you player vibes, and so you're like, I don't even want to embark on that journey because I know that this person's a player and you're a pretty sweet energy, and this person again is pretty cold. So there's that attraction there because there's a mental stimulation, but at the same time there's hesitation because like I don't think that you feel that this person could actually handle your feelings, and that's what stops you from going forth. And that could be because of some miscommunication. That's something that happened in the past. But I do feel with the Five of Swords, it was a misunderstanding. There was some miscommunication. There was a lot of immaturity. So this could be somebody from your past, like that you've been watching and peeping on and checking out on Facebook from like high school. Okay. So, or college, how, depending on how it hits you, but there is some longing energy of like what could have been. As far as the outside forces, yeah, it goes to that Mercury opposition Jupiter. You guys trigger one another for sure because you're opposite. At the end of the day, we have a water and an air sign, which is on the surface level. And again, you can't just go off of one sign for compatibility. But in this case, your love languages are very different. And I think that you're acutely aware of this, but at the same time, you like this person. They stimulate you. They're cool. They're different. They offer some new experiences, and that really is a turn on for you. But as far as it going anywhere and you truly being able to see yourself with this person, that's kind of where it stops. And you're okay with letting it stop there is kind of what I'm hearing too. Like I said, you're really in your imagination. You might have Neptune in the third house. You're really okay with just being in your brain, or Pisces in the third house. So yeah, so that's what we got for why am I stuck on this person? So let's look into what are their feelings about the situation. What are their feelings? Wow, we have the King of Wands. So I am getting, especially with this King of Wands, that like they do actually see you. They see you. Don't think that they're not looking at you, peeping at you, but they also are playing it cool with that mask on his face. He doesn't want to give away his cards either. Wow, Nine of Swords. Woo, this person is definitely the World card. This person is definitely doesn't want to give themselves away with the Nine of Swords there. But again, we have more sword energy, the Eight of Cups. Okay. So that might be why you feel like it's in and out. This person could just be very like flirty. With the Eight of Cups here, this Eight of Cups kind of depicts a third party situation. The Four of Swords. Woo! Oh my gosh. Sorry. No, I listen, this person, yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. The Knight of Wands, again, so we got the Knight of Wands twice mirroring one another. The Knight of Pentacles, okay. Right there might be, she is scandalous. You might be the teacher. You might actually be the Jupiter person in this connection, and this person might be the student. There's certainly, I do feel an age difference here. Wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like you would be the older energy. Interesting. The Eight of Swords. Yeah. This person is definitely stuck. And I don't think that they're necessarily stuck on you. I just feel like they're stuck in life in general. They don't know which direction to go, and they're kind of in the midst of closing up their own cycle, specifically when it deals with finances, money, resources. And I do think that this person maybe in the past has been cheated on, or has just gotten kind of, I don't want to say they're heartbroken, because this person's like, I don't get heartbroken. Like, they don't really allow themselves to be heartbroken with the King of Wands, but they have internalized this and are trying to deal with it mentally. So there is that. This person is also, this deck and this card and this, it can mean STDs, sexually transmitted diseases in this particular deck. So it's interesting to see the Four of Swords and the Wand energy here. So he might be dealing with some stuff. He might have an itch he can't scratch. I don't think that it's terrible. And, you know, I don't want to put business out in the street, but I do think that that's interesting that it addresses this in this deck, because that's not something that we normally talk about, is sexual health. And that's super important to know about. Anyways, so that aside, that does not have to be with everyone, but I do feel like there's been a scare, and it could be because they could have gotten something from someone else, and it might not be now, but it could have been in a past relationship. They got something from somebody else, so they're super paranoid about that just in general and in their life. So that's really interesting. This person is also in the midst of moving for a job, and they're nervous about how to do that because, again, their finances and their resources. And I do feel like if they were in a committed relationship with somebody else, they had a lot of financial help. So maybe they were the person, they moved in with them, and now they're having to figure out how they're going to live on their own from this person if they're coming out of a third-party situation, which I do feel like you would know that, hence why I don't think that you acted on this connection, and why you're so annoyed that you're stuck, because you're aware of all this drama that's kind of happening in the foreground. But overall, this person is pretty tired and stuck. They don't really see how they're going to get out of their current situation. They don't know how they're going to leave with the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Cups. They're just very much in a situation where they feel stuck and kind of comfortable. But I do feel like they're going to bust out of that energy eventually with the Knight of Wands here. Here, let me show that. I know that glares on there, but they're going to bust out eventually with the Knight of Wands and just kind of grab their boots and their coat and be on their way. Like I said, yeah, the external energies are them focusing on work, movement for work, possibly relocating for work. And that internal thing that's happening with this inner circle is just leaving a previous committed relationship. It could be a wife for some of you guys. They could have been previously married. So they're really having some difficulties. They're having some difficulty struggling with that, okay? So that's their feelings, not necessarily about you, but just in general. I think that they have a lot going on with the Four of Swords here. That I think is completely outside of you, which I feel you sense that. Hence why you're like, I'm not trying to get too involved in this, but like, why am I stuck on them? And it's because you're meant to learn from them. I'm hearing from Spirit, you're meant to learn that, like, you're not always going to be misunderstood. There are going to be people who understand your mind. There are going to be people that you can have these conversations with. Of course, we're going to look into it. Now we're moving on to the should I move on and how should I move on section. But I do say the biggest gift that this person is giving you is just that, like, you're not weird. They don't make you feel weird. I feel like they are encouraging of your thoughts, and they encourage your expansion and all that good stuff. So that's really beautiful, and worth something. You know, it's worth something. So let's move into some of the cards that flew out while I was shuffling, and it's should I move on? So we got the Four of Cups, interesting. The Ace of Swords. The Justice card. Wow, so cards are repeating. The Emperor, strong Taurus energy. I'm getting the Three of Swords. The Two of Wands, right? Judgment. The King of Pentacles. And one last card. The Hangman, Pisces energy again. So this person probably has Pisces somewhere in their chart, or like a dominant Neptunian placement. Okay, so with the Three of Swords coming out in the heart of this reading, I do feel like, yes, you should go ahead and move on from this connection. And I honestly think that you're watching this again because it's entitled "Why Am I Stuck on This Person?" And the answer is just like, again, you're not mentally alone. There are other people who are really cool and think that your ideas are dope. You don't have to latch yourself onto this past memory because you don't think that anybody new will come in. The moment that you release that fear of being outcast, then I do think that you'll be meeting a solid person who is warm with the Pentacle energy. I do associate Earth energy with just overall warmth, Taurus, strong energy, somebody who's fertile and abundant, somebody who's not so cold and not so distant and focused on other things. This person has money. They're not asking themselves the same question that the person has before. And so I do think that you're like, this is my wild woman card with the Two of Wands. You are wild and free. You're not bound by anything. You're not bound by this connection. There's so many more adventures and opportunities for you. Like I said, I feel like you could be either younger, you're on the younger end, or you haven't given much time to dating, simply because I do feel like a lot of this has happened in your head over social media and in that way. But you will be celebrated for who you are, regardless of this person. And I don't think that it's mutual, that this person is not attracted to you with that King of Wands energy. They are. Their focus is just elsewhere. So I do feel like Spirit is telling you to take another opportunity. Another opportunity is going to come in that's going to balance these scales. So yeah, the outer influences that we kind of have is Spirit knows that you feel stuck. And let me acknowledge that. Spirit knows that you feel very stuck in this connection and just stuck in this feeling, because you're like, I don't even want to care for this person the way that I do. Like I'm trying to mentally move out of it. But that fear that's holding you back, they want you to call attention to. It's that fear of you being scared of how smart you are is really what I'm hearing. And don't be afraid of that. Wear that with prowess, because this next person will really truly be able to appreciate that and be stable. And I think that you want to attract stability into your life. And that this will become clear over time. But with the Three of Swords being the heart of the reading, I do feel like it would be best for you to move on and just stop looking at this perspective in y'all's connection from this really stuck perspective. Yes, it is stuck, but this person is stuck. It's not you who's stuck, okay? I think that that is really important for you to hear. So now we are going to move on to the advice oracle cards. Wow, yeah, beautiful. And before I read these, I just want to give another friendly reminder to please check out that description box for all that information that you need. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, book a personal reading if that makes sense for you, and let's get to it. So, beautiful cards. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be happy, all that your heart know that you deserve to be happy and have all that your heart truly desires. So like I said, you're about to meet a real awesome person who is marriage material if that's where you are in your life. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Excuse me. And I'm also getting with the Pentacle energies, you're going to get somebody tangible, somebody that you can touch. This again has happened through communication and other stuff. You know, let it go. Only time will tell. Twin flame, your passion ignites. And then look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. For my love for you is as deep as the ocean. So super deep, beautiful cards. And I do think that Spirit is saying, look, you don't have to force you don't have to force this person that you're speaking to now to be your twin flame. You got one. In time, it will reveal themselves. Twin flames, you already came together. This person is seeking you the way that you're seeking them. But you're distracted right now with this imaginary relationship because it seems like you are not fully comfortable with who you are. And so you're clinging on to the past because you're afraid of the future. But only time will tell. So give it a rest. Take a breather. You will meet your twin. Listen, you will meet your twin flame. Your dream is going to become a reality. You will have that passion. You will have that rock star, I heard an example couple, but I'm not going to say them out loud. Anyways, you will have that rock star relationship that you want. And be able to answer those questions and stuff for yourself. So that is absolutely what I got for you. I hope that this resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for your continued support. I hope to see you back for the next reading. All right, let me clean this up. This is like when on other shows people will have, the dancing person come out and entertain while we set up. But that's okay. We're going to get it. Okay. And, of course, I can't remember what order I did it in. But I think this was pile number 2. Okay. Yep. All right. Thanks for hanging in there with me. So now, of course. All right, so hello, welcome to Kosmostrology. I am AD, and we are going to be doing a pick a card reading about why am I stuck on this person. Before we get into the deck, I just want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like any information, please follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. I'm constantly posting on TikTok. I have weeklies up on Instagram at this point. I plan on going live tomorrow for private public readings. So if that interests you, please check out that description box. And I also do want to say, guys, there's scammers going around in the tarot community. I haven't experienced it firsthand, but I know that it's going around. So I do want to say I will never reach out and solicit a reading from you. You will always contact me first, and then I'll respond back. So if you get, some weird messages from me, it ain't me. It ain't me. You'll know it's me. You should know my tone, okay? But anyways, let's hop into it, guys. So yeah, we're looking at, so why am I stuck on this person? Of course, we are starting off with the astrology deck. The reason why I'm bringing astrology into this particular reading is because I want to see what your synastry is. And that is essentially when you take two natal charts and see what planets you have either working together or against one another and see what energies are dealing with. It'll be overall, but please also remember I tune into Vedic astrology, so my placements might be a little bit different from yours, but this is more planet energy based, so it should work regardless, and that should always be the case. All right, so let's move into it. Why are you stuck on this person? What energies are present in y'all's connection? Okay, pile 2, 9th house. That's so funny. Jupiter was the first card that came out. Or Jupiter benefits was the first card that came out. So here we're dealing with Sagittarius energy, 9th house. So higher education, Libra. Ooh, golly. Okay. Wow, I was about to say a lot of you are stuck on this person because you might be married to this person, or there's a contract. You're obligated to be stuck with this person. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. Oh my gosh. All right. So Spirit is just like, take it. Okay. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight these cards, guys. So I'm going to take them. All right. So I will say just as how these cards came flipping out, this is probably a pretty complex connection. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Yeah. So let's look into it. Fire, yeah, earth, stability. So this, I do get in pile 1, they were like on their way to meet their twin flame. For you, I feel like this is probably your twin flame just because of all these opposing energies that are kind of coming out. It's wild. So yeah, the solar eclipse. So I'm really getting that there was a soul contract. You guys definitely have a soul contract. You came to learn. This person has definitely inspired you to embark on the spiritual journey. I think that's why you're here right now, because what the hickety hey are you doing in this connection? What does this mean? I think that some of you have stumbled into tarot and all this other stuff because of this connection. And as you're stumbling into tarot and just getting more rooted into your spirituality, you're really blossoming into this like beautiful new thing. So there has been a revolution. This connection has completely changed. Yeah, eclipse has made you do a complete 180 in connection. Look at that 44. So yeah, certainly a soul contract. Wow, lunar eclipse change. This person has changed your life. I see why you're stuck on this person, because look at all this passion that's coming in and emotional ties. So you're all in the mix. You're so caught up with this energy. I do feel like the kind of what I'm seeing here, there might be a sun opposition moon again, which make this a eclipse relationship. So it just, you guys are always seem to be on a flip page, but because you're coming at each other from the same direction with two different energies, and it's passionate. It's what I'm hearing. It's strong. It's like very deep. It's very, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's caused you to go into a really emotional state, and it kind of it zaps away your energy just because it sends you so far down into like that emotional state. So we got Taurus, Pluto transformation, opposing energy again, Scorpio, Taurus. Yeah, this person, oh my gosh, resources. You signed a contract with this person. You might have physically signed a contract with this person. Maybe you work with this person, or you have worked with this person, but they've changed your lifestyle in some ways. Saturn truth. Woo-wee. Y'all have a history. Don't think that you don't. Y'all have past life. Guys, I'm going to do a past life reading. Y'all need to remember to tune into that past life reading, because you and this person have history. I'm curious to see what's going to come out in your cards, because the energies that are switchity dude on between you two are off the charts. Saturn truth, the 12th house. So a lot of Piscean energy we have here. There is wanting to escape from karmic debts. Moon, soul, again coming out. So high emotions, grand trine, blessings. This person, again, they have changed your lifestyle for some reason. This might be this might be, it could be sugar poppy, sugar mommy situation. It could be like a seeking arrangement. And so you're stuck on this person now because they come in with the money bags. So that is an energy. And then Mercury, and then Sun, Spirit. Yeah, so... yeah, and I feel like these work together. So this person really builds you up. Honestly, I do feel like, as crazy topsy-turvy as the connection has been, and just money and stability and all, I mean, it's been so much change. This is definitely twin flame energy. The really good thing that brought you guys together was you understood one another on such a deeply profound level. Even though your emotions might be opposite on an intellectual level, you guys really knew how to build each other up. And I do think that is because of just the sexual attraction. I do feel like I'm getting like an opposing energy where like this person might have been more of a jock and you might have been more of the book smart, or both, or flip it. But someone admired someone in this connection because they were like the strong one and they were able to get things done and they were aggressive. And the other person admired the person in the connection because they were thoughtful and they just think things through, and they love that like they could ask them a question. It would be kind of like this person would be able to, open the pickle jar, and this person would be like, how do you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? And like you guys riffed off of one another in a really interesting way. I'm just getting an odd couple vibes, and maybe that's why you're here. Like, why am I still thinking of this person? Because it was such an odd couple. But I feel like for you guys, y'all are still in the throes of this connection. Is kind of what I'm getting. So we're still looking into, is this the Sun card? Wow, the Sun. This connection has brought you so much happiness, the Seven of Cups. When it makes you happy, right? And we're still stuck on why am I feeling this person. We're just asking this question with the red deck. But yeah, it's just one of those things where this person's abundant food. They're real, oof, man. They do not mind spoiling you. Yeah, this person spoils you. If it ain't about the money. This is her T.I. T.I. has that song, you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. Yeah, guys, no lie. I was thinking about making some manifestation playlists, and I was going to be like manifesting a sugar daddy, and that song was going to be on there. So y'all let me know how to, if I should do the manifestation playlist. All right, we had some fly. So, wow, yeah. The King of Emperors. I think he is a King of Emperors, okay? The Emperor of Kings. So, strong fire energy, strong Leo energy, Aries energy, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So, this person is probably some air-earth mix. The Six of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and one last card. Yeah, this person, I'm just getting, yeah. The Eight of Wands, look at them spoiling you again. That's why you're stuck on them. Man. All right, this is such an interesting vibe. You really have to let me pile too if this resonates, because this is so interesting. I do feel like it's the power dynamics in this connection are wild. And I'll tell you why. This person came out as Empress and you came out as a Queen, and look at how they're connecting to one another. He's looking at her, but the Emperor holds more power. And I think that's why a lot of this has happened in the fantasy world, or it seems like it. But definitely this Emperor wants to maintain control over this connection. So I do think that this person is probably financially dominant. Like I said, there's a connection here. This could be a boss of some sort. You might have clicked on this reading and this might be a work reading. Honestly, it doesn't have to be, but that's just the energy that I'm giving off of. And maybe this person, you call him Papa, or like that's a nickname, the daddy thing, because this person gives me very strong like daddy vibes. And yeah, they spoiled you. And I do think that the Six of Wands, that they always come back. That's been the other thing about this connection. Even if you guys have take breaks from one another, they always return with the Six of Wands here. They sneak up behind you and they don't come empty-handed. I don't feel like this person could come empty-handed. Oh wow, Knight of Pentacles. So they're always coming back with something. Sometimes it's too much, but for the most part, they do want to offer you things. They see your worth. This person definitely sees your worth. Oops, sorry. Even though it might be a little odd couple, like I said. If you're not in contact with this person because you've Queen of Swords them, and we know what that means. That means you cut them off. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You cut them off. So this person is going to reach out and connect to you. So you're also feeling this person while you're stuck on them is because they have something to say to you and they're not coming back empty-handed. So I do feel like you guys are kind of in the throes of this connection. They could be coming back with a proposal of some sort, which is super duper fascinating. But yeah, that's why you're connected. This person just has a hold on you. And I do think that you do a great job, Pile 2, of pretending like they don't. I do think that you've cut them off, Queen of Swords. I do think that you've moved on. You probably haven't talked to this person in a minute. They don't know that you're here watching this reading. They are too focused on strategizing how they're actually going to get you back and how they're going to return into your life to be even thinking about what you're thinking about them. If that makes sense. But I definitely see that this person wants to gift you something and tell you something and spoil you and treat you. So that you're also picking up on their energies that are coming in very strong. And this person is very afraid to lose you overall. They're very scared. The King of Pentacles here is, look at that. He a little, he got his little hand raised. He's a little, toxic. But I don't think that this person is, I hope that they're not abusive. But this person does have a control thing because they control a lot in their lives. So there's something here about control. All right, so let's move on. What are their feelings? Which I am so curious to see what are their feelings about this connection. Yeah, you stumbled. This is a daddy. I think you're so scared. You're nervous. You're like, man, I don't know if I'm going to get somebody like that again. The Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Look at that. Communication, travel. This person's coming towards you. Pile number 2. They will travel the distance towards you too. So I'm not sure what your contact situation is, and I feel like it varies for everyone. Some of you are not in no contact, but you don't contact each other often, So there's some weird energies here. Look at that. Look at that. The Seven of Cups again. So this person is having dreams about you. They're just imagining what is going to happen next time that they see you. And they're spying on your social media. Don't think that they aren't. They're looking at your social media. This person is willing to go to battle. They're willing to go to battle. To revive this connection. So I know that you've cut them off, or you're being funky. You being a funky monkey with the communication, but this person is they don't care. Again, Mercury, Virgo. So you can be like a Virgo dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, Gemini. Any of those combinations, it's so funny because their ego challenges your intellect and vice versa. Look, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person is thinking about how they're going to communicate with you. But I do want to say that this person is coming in with the sauce. Like, this person is, I don't know how y'all left it, but they're not looking for a fight, but I'm looking for a beating. It's kind of what I'm hearing. Like, they're really coming for, the Five of Pentacles, man. They feel so left out in the cold. They feel like you ain't talking to them no more. This is so interesting. This is a crazy connection. The Six of Swords. Pile 2. This person wants to come. They're like, come at me, bro. They want to come get you. They feel like you just left them. They can't. They're fixated. They got Scorpio energy too, because they're fixated on seeing and knowing what you're doing. The Strength card, Leo. Definitely fixed energy coming through here. The Seven of Swords. So we got 777, 3 triple sevens. So you look that up. Sevens are karmic. So that's why I was like, you guys have a karmic contract. Sevens can also be lucky and abundant. So like I said, I do think that there's like a jackpot. This person feels like they hit the jackpot with you. Excuse me. But at the same time, they did not act. This Virgo energy. Oh my gosh. Didn't I say Virgo, Leo? Wasn't that my first example? Boom. So just check the Vedic charts if that doesn't automatically resonate with you. And then we have got Sagittarius energy here at the bottom of the deck with the Temperance. So it's going to balance out. But this person is certainly lurking in the shadows, and they feel so protective and defensive against you and defensive against the connection in general. But they imagine, and I'm sorry, but they would imagine bringing physical harm to anyone who is like trying to encroach on you. Like they could not take it. They are really passionate. Like it's honestly making me, it's so funny. The first pile, their reading was very cold. You're very hot. So this person is like, it's turning me hot. Like they're super passionate. Definitely a fire energy. Definitely a soul contract, and they just feel like y'all have unfinished business. They're just like, wait, so you thought that you were just going to walk away from me? Oh, absolutely not. I am not done with you. I'm not done with this conversation. I am not done with this connection. And so that's what you're feeling, why you can't get out of it, because all their energy and attention is fixated on having this communication with you. They do not like the way that it ended, and they will travel. They'll communicate that they will travel. The Six of Swords. So this person might even pop up on you with the Seven of Swords. You don't even, I think that you think that you're done with this person, but this person's about to come back. They're about to come back, pile 2. About to appear at your doorstep, because they have been in the shadows just lurking. Okay, and they have a lot of passion and stuff for you. Again, wow, my right hand's itching. So money. So you'll probably get, again, this person's not coming back empty-handed, but they feel so out in the cold. They feel like they don't know what's going on. They feel like they're blind, and that's why they're doing so much seeking and doing so much energy, giving you so much energy into how to get you back. Maybe they've been focused more on finances, but if that's what caused you harm and to separate in the beginning, then their finances are back correct. And so they're coming at you with a vengeance, pile 2. They want to communicate and clear the air. There were some secrets, but they want to move past that. They really want to move past that shadiness if it existed before. They were just scared of how the connection was like moving and progressing. So now we're moving into the cream deck, and this is going to be the should I move on. Wow, the 4 cups. Hold on, I'm going to keep shuffling. But the 4 cups justice came out, but they came out first in the other pile. So if they're meant for you, they will come out for sure. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Wow, the Tower. The Tower to the Ace of Cups. The Page of Cups. Should pile 2 move on from this connection? I don't know. If you're trying to get some money. The 2 of... Phew. High Priestess. Oh my gosh. Okay, that took so much effort. The 5 of Wands. The 3 of Swords. The 4 of Cups. Knew it was going to come out. I was like, if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. And it did. The 2 of Cups. And one last card. Ooh, the 3 of Cups. Wow, look at this progression. 2, 3. So you got 4, 2, 3. That's very interesting. And the Ace. So it's in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that's really crazy. Anyways, let me look into this. The Five of Wands is in the middle of this reading. This person's putting up a fight. I promise you, they're putting up a fight, and I feel like you are too. But at the end of this, I do think that there actually is going to be a reconciliation. But it's a reconciliation. You guys definitely have to hash it out. I don't think that you guys left on the best. You didn't leave. Y'all left on a weird nerve is kind of what I'm getting. It wasn't resolved. There's still a lot that hasn't been said with the High Priestess energy here. And both of you are kind of looking, waiting for this window opportunity. But Spirit is about to give you one. This could be the sign that you've been looking for to reach out to this person, or just know that they are going to be reaching out to you soon. I actually have a time deck, and I kept it out because I was like, I might need this. And of course, I can't find it. Of course, I don't know what I did with it because I set it aside special. Give me a second, guys. It's going to drive me nuts because I know I have it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just supposed to let it. Maybe I'm not supposed to use that deck. Okay. I'm disappointed. I'm sad. If I see it, then I'll use it, but I don't see it. Anyways, that's disappointing. But regardless, you're going to be hearing from this person. There has been like so much, look at this strong desire for union to come between you. But I just feel like with the Three of Swords here, somebody has to swallow their pride. And I do think that it's you need to swallow your pride. This person... Yeah, this person, I do think that they were shady. They weren't forthcoming about something. They weren't. They weren't honest, and that's fair. But I don't think that this person knew a better way to handle the situation at the time. So I'm really hearing that Spirit is asking you to hear them out. Really hear them out and let them explain themselves. Honestly, this is the type of person to stand outside your house with a boombox. They're going to make sure that you hear their opinion. But I know that it hurts you, but... This Page of Cups here, and again, it can differ. If this does not resonate with you, then don't take it. But for some of you, I just feel like they hurt your feelings. Like they didn't really necessarily do anything particularly wrong. They just didn't do anything particularly right at the time. And maybe they weren't super forthcoming with their energies. You got that Pluto card there, so strong sexual energy, transformation. This is a transformative experience. So I just feel like you guys got off on the wrong start and on the wrong foot. And so Spirit is like, hey, it might have felt like a betrayal to an extent, but don't let this smaller issue block you from a bigger blessing. If that's what resonates for you. If there's wiggle room to again choose love instead of this fighting energy, then I do think that it'll pay off in the long run. Because look at this. Once you get out of this conflict, you have all this super beautiful energy. And so it's kind of going to feel like it comes out of nowhere. But there is going to be a window of opportunity for you guys to reconnect and kind of hash it out. And so I suggest that you take it because there is real, true love, genuine there. So as far as like, should you move on? I don't want to say, I'm like, no, you shouldn't. You should hear this person out. That is the answer that I have. No, you shouldn't move on. Guess what I found? The deck. Amen. It was perfect timing. So like, no, you shouldn't move on. You should wait to hear from this person. And hear them out and truly hear them out. And I do think that's going to happen regardless, just because the High Priestess to this Ace of Cups here as the influence. And they're going to apologize. Like I said, they're not coming empty-handed. They're coming with a gift. This person is showy, strong Leo energy. Ooh, could be Venus and Leo, Mars and Leo. So they're going to make it a show. So you should be hearing from this person, maybe just a time frame. We got 7. So within the week, 7 days to 7 weeks. Oh, wow. And we got Scorpio. So it'll be different for different people. Heal the wounds to 8 weeks, 8 months. So within the next 2 months is kind of what I'm hearing specifically. It'll be sooner or later for both of you, depending on where you are in this journey. But I can promise you this, and I know that this is probably not what you want to hear, because I wouldn't necessarily want to hear this, but it'll be resolved for sure by the end of the year. Whatever this connection is that's going on, whether you end up moving on, meeting another person, meeting somebody new, starting a new relationship, which is indicated here for some of you guys, this chapter with this particular person is going to close, and again drawing emphasis to this scorpionic relationship. So very twin flame, very, very twin flamey. You've learned a lot from this person. Again, they've cued you up into this spiritual, journey. Really, I do think that it's forced you to develop an even stronger relationship with spirit. Wow, this was flipped, but I just want to go ahead and say it. Sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. You have something so special with this person. It's electric. It's electric. But it is. It really is electric. You guys are, this is sacred. It's been blessed. So we're moving into your advice. Again, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sorry, I was like, where am I? Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for your support. I'm pulling your advice cards now. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram. I do weeklies. I do full moon readings and stuff there. And yeah, the reading, transformation, and then I feel like there's one more because these, yeah, your cards, your messages, you are eager for these messages because the cards just like, and here we are. So, okay. So we did sacred union. All right. So we got look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Oh, look at all those emotions that they do. It's true. They do. I know that they are not communicating with you. I know that they are not being honest and forthcoming with their feelings, but trust me, they are there. They're conflicted about it too, because again, maybe they're not really wanting to, they're scared of commitments in general, but they want to dominate this situation for sure. That might be a different reading for a different day about why they want to dominate so bad, but they really want to gain control of this situation. They hate how the communication is running. They hate it. Okay, trust me. Wow, we got criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. There's that word again. Mirrors. Again, y'all are opposites in some regards, but again, even opposites are the same, right? Welcome to the cosmos, you know. We live in paradoxes, you know. But anyways, yeah, like y'all are different for sure, but you can, if something annoys you about this person, control issues. Let's look at that. Control issues. Well, then you got to look at yourself and be like, do I have control issues? I honestly I'll go out on a limb to say, if that person watched this same reading, they would pick this pile and they would get the same messages that you got, because that's how you are. That's how in sync that you guys are. That's how much you are battling one another. And again, not saying anything, not saying a word to one another, but, or just really, again, sparse communication if you are in communication. But yeah, you guys would get the same reading. You guys feel the same exact way. Don't even question it. So listen to this again and then pretend like you're listening to it for that, you know? And then if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. And for some of you, and for a lot of you, and I think that it's mutual, especially if there's distance there, what you would want is to travel and see this person and be in this person's energy and really just love on them. I do feel that. And get out of your brain. Like I said, I know that this person hurt you or there was a betrayal here, but it was actually small potatoes compared to other things that are happening to you. But I think because of past relationships or past circumstances, you take this one sign of betrayal as like, this is it, throw everything away and just kind of want to run away from the situation in the entirety. And it's not fair to this person. And again, this person's doing it to you. This person is also doing it to you. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. This is going to get deeper, 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 deeper. You guys are about to ascend into a new chapter of your connection. Again, you might meet somebody in the meantime though, because depending on where you know what, you might hear from this person in a week and it'll be cool and y'all will talk. But when this person finally reveals themselves, will be closer to the end of the year, the fall time is kind of what I'm hearing. But you will get some sort of good communication with this person relatively soon, but it's not going to patch itself up until the end of the year is what I'm hearing. But you guys, again, by the end of the year, this will be what it's going to be. Whether you choose this new connection that's coming in for you, or you just or you end up choosing this person. But I do think that that will be a choice. So we got look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So why are you caught up on this? You know, what is it? And I think it's the power of control. You want control. And then we got the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith, right? Faith is the opposite of control. So that's on so many levels, pile number 2. I'm really hearing that, like, hear this person out, move on, accept new possibilities, new encounters, because unexpectedly, I do see that you'll probably end up meeting somebody who is going to be a good person for your attention. But this is a twin flame connection. You're probably going to be meeting a soulmate at some point. But regardless, put the past, I mean, all of it. You probably need to do a cleanse, pile 2. Put the past behind you. All of it, even your past history with this person. Start new, blank slate. Just let it go. Let it, just get it off your hands. Release it, candle magic, whatever you need to do to release all of these energies so you can really enjoy yourself. But you got to look deep inside yourself so you can clear this energy, so then you can get what you need. But very mutual energy, guys. So thank you, pile 2. That is what I got for you. Cleaning this right on up. Again, please don't forget to check out that description box below, and don't get scammed, because, you know, don't get scammed. Be mindful of all of that that's going on. It's so prevalent in the tarot community, not just for my channel, but for others. Alrighty, so yep, let's look into it. So let's get into this. Let's move clear energy for pile 3. Making way for pile 3. Alrighty, clean this up, and boom, and we're at an hour mark. Cool. All right. So, yeah, I'm taking my sweet little time. Okay. Alrighty, so welcome to Kosmostrology. I am AD, and we are going to be doing a pick a card reading about why am I stuck on this person. So I wanted to dig into this because I had this question myself, and I wanted some answers. I needed some resolution. So here we are, guys. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you so much for your continued support of this channel. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out that description box, please, for information on my Instagram, my TikTok, and if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. Speaking of personal readings, I see a lot of scammers in the tarot community right now, so I just want to address it head on. I will not solicit a reading from you. You will always contact me first, and then we will go from there. So if you get, it hasn't happened to me yet, but it's happened to a lot of people, so I just want to go ahead and knock that out right now, because Aries moon, I don't play that. So I just want to put that information out there before it happens to people, that I do not operate like that. All that information for me, boo, is in the description box. Okay. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we're asking, why am I stuck on this person? What is going on? Why? As you know, guys, I am going to start off with the astrology cards. And this is for looking at the synastry to see what energies that you have present within this connection. Please remember that I am tuned into Vedic astrology, so my placements may differ from yours, but you should know both to have a full, well-rounded astrological experience. So yeah, let's go. Let's look into it. Why are you stuck with this person? We're looking to see what planets, energies you have tied to one another, so we can start from there. Then we will move into the tarot, and etc. So this is pile 3, guys. So let's see. Leo. So definitely sun energy. The drama is what I'm hearing, and maybe this person has really nice hair. South node, life's debts, also known as K2. Oof, Cancer. So there could be something here significant about July. Your birthday could be in July. The person's birthday could be in July. You met in July. Or August or September. So the beginning of fall. Scorpio, transformation. Woo! Wow, this is so interesting because in the other piles we had like planets and houses, and you guys just have feelings. So I'm going to keep pulling. Aries, I am. Thank you, Spirit. This is so fascinating. Why? Let's look into it. I just want to see, are there planets? Sagittarius, how did this happen? I swear, this is crazy. You got all of the placements, so I'm going to have to look at it. Jupiter and Saturn. And can I get some more 5th house? Venus. I'm sorry, guys. I just want a 8th house. Okay, so now it's, okay. Wow. All right, so... yeah, I think I'll just put all the cards up now that I'm looking at them. Sorry, guys. Anyways, you got a lot more cards. You got a lot more cards than everybody else. So I'm like, oh, wow, 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 wow. All right, so let's get into it. Now that I know what I'm looking at, let's look at it. So Leo, South Node. So there definitely has been a transformation with this connection. This person truly taught you, either you've had a lot of kids with this person, so you might be stuck with this person because you've had children with them. But I think more so than any of that, they really force you to step into who you are and defining yourself with this inner Aries energy. I do feel like this person was and has been in the past was so like much of a possible draining energy, or they were never satisfied, that you really had to look and find your own worth. It transformed you. It transformed you into really being able to present yourself. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of karmic twin flame energy here. So that's also why you're stuck, because of that soul tie that you have. So certainly a soul connection with the K2 here, but I just feel like this connection could have gone on forever and ever and ever, and you might not even feel good after. Like, you have hot moments and then you have really cold moments. Like, I feel like it's so all over the place, this connection, but there's a lot of loyalty there with the Leo, and it could just be and Scorpio. So there's just a lot of loyalty in this connection. So I feel like both of you guys return to it because that's just what you guys know at this point. I also do with the Leo Scorpio, this is a symbolic of royalty. So you guys might have been a royal, like I feel like if you don't have a lot of kids in this lifetime, you had a lot of kids with them in a past lifetime. And so you might feel this really maternal. Again, we have the maternal, the mother energy, and then we have this father energy right here, and then we got sex. So I do feel like there's a lot of passionate energy. So there might be, dada, mama, like y'all might call each other pet names like that. But I do feel like in a past life, or in some ways, you guys certainly ruled together and had some sort of empire. Again, of course, I'm seeing Egypt, the pyramids, so you could have been back at that times. Or you have a connection to like Sun Osiris, Moon Isis energy here too. So depending on if that resonates, but I certainly do get royalty and kind of like godly-ish energy when you guys are together. And you do produce things together at this rapid pace with the Aries energy. So that's fascinating. Again, we got Capricorn, Saturn. So yeah, you might have worked with this person, or you guys have just built empires at some point. This person really causes you and forces you to work in spite of your emotions. And I do think that there's an inspiration here, but man, have you put in a lot of work into this connection, or it's just taken so much time with that Saturn energy. I do feel like this has been, you are the main person, like, why am I stuck on this person? Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been going back with this person for like years, possibly decades. And you really have. And it's just because I don't know if you've resolved those past issues. We're going to look into it. But we got Sagittarius, 5th house. This person I'm definitely getting is your muse. They inspire you. You've learned so many lessons from this person. Again, you might step into divine feminine energy or divine masculine energy because this person has just challenged you in so many parts of yourself, because I do feel like this person could have been very egotistical. Oh gosh, I don't use these terms. I do not use them, but I get very egotistical, narcissistic, just self-centered energy, and you were forced to move out of this connection, and it's inspired you to create, to make art, to do to work on your body, all these different things, to step into your own Leo energy, because this person was just never satisfied. They were always wanted more. And I think that you gave them all that you possibly could, but you learned that's not what this is for. But the moment I see my worth, I see now, and I do think that you've had an overall different experience, and again, a spiritual one. I love that that's kind of popped up in at least two of the piles that I've done thus far, is like, or at least this pile and the other one. I can't remember about the first one, but I do like that these connections have made you more spiritual. They made you more faithful. They've really gave you tarot. You probably started looking at tarot and really started looking at astrology because of this person, or just really got super duper into it. So it triggered something in you, the spiritual awakening for you, which is great. But at the same time, it felt like while you were going through it, and maybe you still are, it's been at the detriment of your own ego to an extent. But this person has really inspired you to make beautiful art, and move towards your life's purpose. Like I said, it just also known as Rahu. So definitely like karmic, definitely soulmate energy, definitely twin flame. Because you've had a lot of endings and beginnings. I do feel like the sex is ridiculous. And that is also why you go back to this person. It's funny because that did not pop up in the other piles, but in this one, sex is definitely a huge energy between the two, a huge ping pong, or you place a lot of value on that, because we got Jupiter here and Venus love. Listen, if you're a man, you've been blessed. You've been blessed down there. If you're a feminine and you're watching them, then this man has been blessed down there. So there's that. There's a love here. This Jupiter energy don't play. You know, God don't just give that to just everybody. So for most people in this pile, there is a well-endowed factor into this, and that really helps this transformation. Like, again, Jupiter in the 8th does signify that big D energy, okay? Moving on. Yeah, Venus love. There actually is love there, in spite of everything that's happened in this connection. And that's why I try not to throw those labels out there that, oh, this person is narcissistic. Oh, this person is doing this. Oh, this person is doing that, and throwing these labels, because relationships are so individual. Yes, somebody can respond in a certain way, but you can still be attracted to them. And if your soul hasn't been ready to let it go, which it hasn't been because you're here at this reading, then we have to address that as it is, instead of being so focused on caught up on labeling what's wrong with it. Let's look at why it's there in the first place. So I do feel like, even though this person has been, at times, there is a genuine love there, and it's probably because you want this person to do better and be a different version of themselves. Yeah, sorry, there's some kids out my window, so it's distracting me. But again, kids, look at that, children. There's something here about kids, man. So Black Moon, Lilith mystery, Chiron healing. Yeah, destiny. You were destined and fated to meet this person. That's why you're still stuck on them, because I don't think that you've done the full heal, or you're in the midst, or you have healed, wherever you are in the journey. But there's definitely a healing exchange that was meant to come here. And it has to deal with, for some of you, your divine femininity, your sexuality, and your sensuality in general. If you're a masculine, it's the same thing. You had to learn how to be receptive on the receptive end of connections, because I do feel like you haven't been able to experience that before. This is supposed to really change. What did I say? Some of you guys went into, I'm thinking of somebody specific. I wonder if they picked this pile. But some of you guys might have really gotten into bodybuilding or working out. Or this has just changed your relationship with yourself, your body. Because the love was so good, I feel, it really made you have to look at yourself and really understand who you are. You never saw yourself as this sexy thing, but this person really saw you as quite sexy. So I do feel like this person made you awaken to this fire and passion in you. Some of you might have I'm hearing lay Aries in you, so you didn't realize how fiery and passionate you were until you came into contact with this person. This person inspires you as self-centered and like and kind of self-focused and stuck in their own pity. You know, now I feel bad that I called them that earlier. Listen to me, now I feel bad. That's why I don't even use those words, because I do feel like they've been going through things, but their response is to go inward, and they're just very selfish and very like, I gotta live for me. I gotta preserve myself first. If I don't preserve myself first, then how could I even begin to talk to anybody, especially with that Leo Scorpio? Oh my gosh, they're so survivor focused. They're so into like whatever is in their immediate that it can come off as these narcissistic traits, because again, whatever you do is not good enough because they can't get out of their own way. But sexually, I do feel like this person really gave you the gift of just understanding that you are a hot tamale, period. You a hot tamale, period. Okay. And that is something. That's a gift. So that's why you're stuck on this person too. The punani or the Disney, you know. I don't know why I'm just move like this. Okay. So yeah, we're still looking on why I'm stuck on this person, but we're going to tune into it with the tarot in this red deck. So super interesting energies. Death. Wow. Scorpio. Yeah. There's a lot of death, endings, rebirth, transformation. This person just changed you. The Nine of Cups. Woo. This person changed you. Yeah, you are not the same after this connection. Two of Swords. I'm hearing Drake, who is a Western Scorpio, and nothing was the same. Yeah, so maybe this person likes Drake. You like Drake. The Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. The Queen of Swords. Libra energy I'm getting specifically. 10 of Cups. Wow. The Six of Cups. The Magician. And one last card for why are you stuck on this person. Yeah, both of you have a hold on one another. I just feel like one more card, please. And the Fool. Interesting. Okay. So give me a second. Let me tune on into the energies. Where to start? So yeah, let's start with the 9 and 10 of Cups. There was wish fulfillment here. I do feel like maybe this person has long hair. Yeah, I'm being drawn to the hair. So they might have longer hair if they're masculine, or if they're feminine, they have like really nice hair, or constantly like switching up wigs. Anyways, that's for some of you, not for all of you. There's a wish fulfillment here for stability, and I do feel like it's mutual. That's why you're stuck on this person, because I do feel like you want it to work out. You really have manifested this person. You've prayed about it, even though it makes you sick, because Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that's not what I don't think that that's what you've wanted. I think that you've played it cool for a very long time. And that's fine, but deep down you have manifested this connection because it's been your wish fulfillment. So there is actually a desire for commitment or something long term, to just be in one another's arms. I'm being so attracted to how he's just holding her. I think that you just want to be held by this person. Like, the sex has been, out of this world, but you guys haven't been able to spend that time together. You haven't been able to cuddle. You haven't been able to really just, infuse and get into that energy and get into that good stuff. It's just been so in and out, I'm getting, but that desire has been really strong. And I feel like because of everything that's gone down in the history in the past, it's been so difficult to even begin to have a real conversation with this person because they're nervous. You're so good at acting cool. Again, you're so whatever, unimpressed. You send out a little teasers, right, with the foot there. You play footsies a little bit, but look at her face to him offering her this rose. Her head is turned. So even though you want this person and you desire some committed relationship from this person, you act super cool. when you're in front of them, and then just reminisce on the past. So I am getting that there's been a lot of kind of regrets or just a lot of nostalgia surrounding this energy of, man, I wish that things would have been different at this time, or I wish that it could have gone this way. But I do see a change coming in with from the Death card to the Fool. I do definitely see that there's going to be a change coming in. And it could be you deciding to, well, we'll look into the rest of the cards, but you're going to make a decision about something. And it might just be to pull cards. Of course, pull cords from this connection and focus on something else. Focus on your money, your resources, what's tangible in front of you now. But we're going to look into that. But there is going to be a change definitely in this connection. It's going to shift for sure. I do sense that there's going to be a conversation that needs to be had, but there certainly is wish fulfillment here. You are one another's wish fulfillment. So don't doubt that. There is a mutual connection. So we're going to look into their feelings. Is there anything else that I see? Sorry, I just want to make sure that I get all the messages. Yeah. I do think that there has to be some releasing of the past is what I'm getting. Both of you have to come to the conclusion to release what's ever happened in the past to move forward. Well, let's look into what they're feeling. The King of Swords. So Libra, look at this. Boom. So y'all are both playing it cool. That's what I'm hearing. Y'all are both acting like, y'all don't care, but y'all care so much. Y'all both want stability, but acting like y'all unstable. I get it. Twin flame. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This masculine is focused on money. He's focused on his resources. This is one of my favorite cards from this deck because I love it. Because look, he's focused on counting the money in front of him. Oops, sorry. He's focused on counting this money in front of him. And look, he has a baddie, you know. I wish he was, you know. But he has a baddie on the side. He's not even paying attention because he's so focused on his resources. And I think that this is such a great card. Because sometimes feminines, we tend to not give masculines credit for being so resourceful. Because we're not like that. We don't necessarily have to. Wow. The Queen of Swords again, man. So he's thinking about you, but I do feel like he wants to impress you with something. Yeah, and you know what? I'm honestly hearing Pile 3. You might want to watch Pile 2's reading because they're so similar. Similar energies. We got the the Death card, Temperance in the middle. What are their feelings? The Two of Cups. Wasn't I trying to say that? I was just trying to say Two of Cups. I felt like it was going to come out, but that wasn't it. The Devil. We love that. We love the Devil Death energy. We love that. Yeah, you could definitely watch Pile 2 for sure. The Hangman, Pisces energy right there. Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius are kind of all the energies that we have. And then one last for how is the masculine feeling. The Emperor. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, so yeah, I'll tell you where you and Pile 2 differ, but the messages seems about the same. So I'll start with the difference. It really, really looks like your person wants to seize control of the situation. That is the big thing. They are trying to figure out how are they going to control this situation? How are they going to get to the bottom of this connection? What is it that they have to do? This person, they're not a liar. I don't want to say that they're a liar, but they want to make sure that they present themselves in the best way possible. And they're trying to figure out how to do that. And they know that they need money to do that. And I feel like you're looking at them, figure out what they're trying to do. See, like you know, you're watching them watch their money and kind of figure things out. They don't realize that you're watching them too. They like I said, this person is very self-centered. They're very survival-oriented. So very little exists outside of their world but them. And I know that sounds terrible, but just imagine if this person is like an only child. They could be an only child. They just haven't had to account for other people. They might not be super close to their family. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people are just like that. They're just more self-centered. So I'm saying I'm sorry, but the masculine in this connection is very focused on their own survival because they know that there's no point in coming at you if they don't have anything. And they have to live for themselves first. So there's this deep need for just controlling the situation. But man, are they tempted by you. They want you so bad. I want your body. I want your body. Like, that's just what I'm hearing. Like, they want you in every which way. But they're not ready to act on that because they're stuck on life and everything. And again, this person is still, they have Sagittarius energy. They like their freedom. So I'm also getting that this person is having a good time. Not that they are like sleeping with everybody that comes their way, but they are definitely having fun with their freedom. Okay, they are having fun with their freedom. And I say that to say, and I know it's probably going to come up in your cards, you should have fun with your freedom too. Do not wait for this person necessarily. Of course, we're going to look into should I move on, but do not wait for this person. Enjoy it. If people ask you for out on a date, then go. If you want to have a good time with your girlfriends, or your boyfriends, or your, whatever, however that works, your guy friends, then do it. Don't hang around for this person because this person is indulging themselves because they are their masculinity stems from how free they are. They don't like having any type of control over them. So this person probably works for themselves. They're probably an entrepreneur of some sort. Like, I don't even think that they have a boss in life. Like, they're just like, I am the boss. Who the boss? I'm the boss. And so now they're kind of focused on like just getting themselves back into balance. But they are holding on to this connection. Trust me. I know this might not be what you want to hear, pile 3, because like, who wants to hear that? Who wants to hear that like they're not focused for you and going to knock down your door and, marry you tomorrow? Which I'm sure if you really thought about it, you're not even ready for it. But we're not going to get into that. That's not this reading. But you're still feeling this connection because they're certainly holding on to it. They know you. They see you. You are their first pick. Trust me. You're their first pick, top choice everywhere. But there's distance and they're not ready. So it's just like, they know, I'm hearing here, yeah. They know when they're dealing with the queen. And they know when they're dealing with a scrub. And let me tell you, they treat those two things differently. They will go ahead and boom, 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 just to, call it a day and get it done with. But the respect and stuff that they have for you is unparalleled to anyone else that they're talking to. And that's just how that's how they see you. If they see you as a queen, they want to come absolutely correct. If they're just trying to have a good time or whatever, then like, so be it. But these girls don't have a snowball's chance hell with them. They don't. So I don't worry about it. Please don't worry about it. And you have a good time the same way that you probably are. I know you probably get that crave and that itch, that you can't scratch or whatever, and you just kind of go with what's around you. That's not your husband, that's not even your boyfriend, that's not the material that you want, but you in the meantime you'll take it. And that's kind of where this person is operating. It could be because they're coming out of a long-term commitment and they're just getting their feet back wet into this energy. But yeah, boss energy, even if they're not, I don't feel like they're there right now because they're so focused on their finances and resources, but they are figuring out how to step into this emperor energy because that's what they want for themselves, period. But look, again, if I point on the outside corners, you guys are so drawn to one another. This person sees you as their match, even like their sexual match, their mind match. They think that you're so smart. They think that you can keep up with them. This person could have strong Mercury placements or be a Mercury Armakarka where they just are always constantly on the move. Virgo, Gemini energy, and they feel like you can keep up with them, and they don't shy away from that. But this person, again, is definitely holding on to this connection, and they want it to change, but they need the change to change first. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that that's respectable, honestly, because like, who wants to, bro, no deserve no bullying. I know that's right. Up as Cardi B, congratulations on her Grammy. Or did she get a Grammy? I don't know. And just her diamonds or whatever. I don't know if she got a Grammy, but regardless, like Up, he's not coming broke because This person is a macho, especially with that strong Leo energy. This person is traditional. They like to be the head of the household. But how you gonna be the head of the household with no money? You know, and I think that you would say that to them, and they don't want to hear that. So let's see. So now we're moving on to, should I move on? Four of Pentacles, interesting start. Wow, mirroring, huh? So funny. So yeah, I feel like you're saving yourself. I feel like you're not really wanting to like put yourself super out there on the Page of Wands, or you haven't been. We'll have to look at the rest of the cards. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Yeah, that's changing. You're stepping out. This was probably the reading that did it. You're like, oh, he's having a good time or she's having a good time, I'm about to have me a good time too, period. Which, amen, you should. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. What do I say? Yeah. The Four of Cups has popped up in every pile. So that is so interesting. And I've been reading it as kind of like there will be a window of opportunity to clarify this connection. The Three of Swords has also popped up in almost every reading. So look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. Oops. My dog just came down here and scared the mess out of me. But look at this. And maybe... See, I love that. Thank you, Penelope. Because this person is loyal. They are loyal, and I do think that they're gonna come back and scare the mess out of you when you least expect it. But look at how you're transmuting this heartbreak energy. You're literally taking it and letting it light a fire up under your boom. Didn't I say that this person is like your creative muse? That's also why you're drawn to this person. They inspire you to create and rise with that sunflower and move towards the sun. Like I said, they bring out the Leo energy in you. Even this response that you got from this reading, you heard, oh, they're having a good time. You're like, oh, I'm about to have the best time. And that, look, you're about to step right into that Leo energy. Look, you fell for it. The Five of Pentacles. Look, it worked right on with you. So one last card. The World. I love this. Yeah, so of course you're a strong person. You're a strong person regardless. And you're stuck on this person because they're stuck on you, to be honest. You're stuck on them because they're stuck on you. But you are tired. You're definitely tired, and you feel isolated in this connection. You don't know what's going on. I don't feel like this person has been honest. They got all that. My little sister said this beautiful thing about the Queen of Swords, and we can apply it to the King of Swords. The thing about the King and Queen of Swords is not only do they know what to say, they know what not to say. And I feel like this person has been very good at knowing what not to say in y'all's connection. And that is why it has taken so much out of you and you feel isolated and in the dark. And you're waiting for this opportunity to come. But it's going to come again when you least expect it. It's going to catch you off guard. But trust that this person is going to come through. Now, I do think, again, lick those wounds. I got no tears to cry. Ariana Grande. Lick those wounds. Like, yeah, it hurts. Yes, this sucked. Yeah, I know that you wanted this to move faster than you thought it was going to, but we know right now that it's not. It's not moving faster than we wanted it to. So we just got to take it as it is, you know, pile 3, that's just that. But it's time for you to get back into the world. Stop holding yourself back and waiting for this connection to come in. I do feel like the connection will come in. I don't think that it's over, but close this cycle and step into your power. And then I do think, I'm hearing that this person will get hungry like a wolf. I'm getting such a wolf energy. This person is more of a stalker, chaser. Like they're more of a like creep, whatever. So you're not going to see this person coming. I'm also getting an image of a jaguar, black jaguar. So this person stalks their prey before they pounce on it. So again, you're not, the more that you focus on you, like this person has been doing and is doing, the more that you focus on you and step into this Queen of Wands energies, your business, and again, being aware and being careful with who you're giving your energy to, the more likely that this person is to kind of pop back into your life. And when I say pop back in, like they were gonna like it'll be a pop. It will be a pop. But this situation is going to change when quarantine gets lifted and all the other stuff and you're more comfortable. Maybe you a vax baby. I'm trying to give it to you. So you might be a vax baby. So you're ready to get back out into the open, or you're in Texas and it is open. Yippee-ki-yay. And so, yeah, so we got that energy going here. So you're going to step back into the spotlight. I do hear when that veil lifts. On the outside, on the inside, you're going to be like, you have the potential to be like, oh man, why does this always happen to me? I always feel like nobody's on the same page as me. But this person is going to get it. There is going to be an opportunity for you to be together. Wow. See, there's going to be an opportunity for you to come together for sure. Here, let me do this. Let me do this quick right here. Yeah, strong Sagittarius energy. Look at all these women in the hearts of all of this. So Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. So this could be my, this is my fire air mix. And I feel like this person could be a fire air mix, water mix too, or water. Yeah, you probably have water, Cancer. Anyways, nerdy tidbit. But you dominate this reading. That's you, Pile 2. I meant Pile 3, excuse me. Watch Pile 2 if you have time. But you dominate this energy. You dominate and dictate where this connection is going. And you have to know that this person is just, they're not, wilding isn't the right word, but they're just like doing their own thing. Quite honestly, they're just doing their own thing right now. And they love that you're doing your own thing. Cause I feel like you already are. Just deep down, you wish that it was with them. You could be doing your own things together, but that's not what's happening because this person is forcing you to step into your own spotlight before they come get you. And then the moment that you're in the spotlight, man, they're going to be all over you. And I do want to say that it's not one of those situations where they're waiting for you to have a come up and a glow up for them to come get you, because I do feel like, again, this person inspired you long ago. They were a reason as to why you even feel the way that you feel about yourself now. So you know that this person isn't just coming in just because like, oh, you're hot now. No, they've been around ride or die and treated you the same way. The difference has been the commitment, that loyalty, that faithfulness. Okay. And Spirit's telling me to look at these three together. Yeah, wow. So I'm saying, yeah, the masculine in this connection will come towards you. Whoa, oh, I didn't even notice that. It's on the masculine. Yeah, it truly is on the masculine to make a decision for himself. You're in control with how you feel. He's going to make a decision to come for you and take a new leap of faith, but he has to close out his own cycles. And right now he's very much, right now they are very much in their freedom bag, and that's giving you room to establish your business and your roots. So it really, everything's happening in divine timing is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Like everything is happening the way that it should. Have faith. You got to trust the masculine in the situation, that he feels it too, and that he's planning. I mean, he's obsessed, right? Wasn't he here? Didn't we see this? Like he's holding back how much he desires you. He's holding it back. Oh, his obsession with the connection. So we're starting off here, guys. Yeah, so we're going to pull some oracle cards for your advice now. And just before we close you out, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Please don't forget, again, to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if this resonated, guys. And yeah, check out that description box. So remember, don't get scammed, okay? Reflection, twin flame, when I tell you. I'll take this one too. And this card came out every pile. One more, Spirit. One more, please. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. And this card came out in pile 2 too. All right. So we're going to work through this. All right. First, we have beware of what you are projecting. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Twin flame mirror energy is really what I'm getting. So this person is a mirror to you. So really focus on what is it that you're trying to control that you know is outside of your control, but you're trying to control it anyway. And then work on that. We got secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Didn't we just see that? They're not telling you how they feel, but they're peeping though. They're not telling you how they feel. They can't. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I think that's a new beginning for you. Ace of Wands, a new beginning with this person, but a new beginning for you overall. This person will come, they'll come in and out, not come in and out, but they'll make their appearance on the stage when they're ready. But this is your show. You know, they might be a recurring character, but listen, they haven't been on for a couple episodes. People wondering if they got kicked off the show, if there was something wrong with the contract. It's kind of what I'm getting, but that's okay. And you got look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And I genuinely feel like this is true. They're just very much survivor oriented. And so in order for them to truly love you, they have to be able to give to you and provide for you. And they got to do it for themselves first. Because they want to be able to brag. Again, all that Leo energy, like, Leos do not like being down. Let me tell you, Leos do not enjoy being down and not being looking right. If their hair is a mess, they're not leaving the house. Like, that's just that. And then, again, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So listen to that, trusting and having faith that it really is all going to work out and come together in like this beautiful picture, because you're mirroring one another for sure. And it will work out for the best. I do think so. Romance, Cupid arrow strikes. So you're hooked on this person because y'all really like each other. There's a lot of passion here. I'm surprised the passion card didn't come out, to be honest. And then we got sacred union, honor and treasure relationship, for it's truly sacred. So karmic twin flame energy, absolutely. You're stuck to this person because you guys have a soul tie. And like I said, you're stuck to this person because they're stuck on you. And there's just some real power dynamics that are being brought up right now, but it really has to deal with your masculine has a business that he has to take care of, and he knows it, but he's too prideful to tell you what that business is, but he will. Let's see if, yeah, I did this for Pal 2 too, so we'll see if the same cards come out, but I just want to see if Spirit will give you a time frame of when, you know, anything. Let's see if there's a time frame. So if you think of a question, just see if, yeah, we can get a time frame. All right, so 7 days, 7 weeks. Right, this came out in Pile 2. Telling you. So you will probably be hearing from this person. That's why I got drawn to say something. I was like, you probably are going to hear from this person again within the next week or so. It could be 7 weeks, but for a lot of you, you're going to hear from this person now. Like I said in Pile 2, and I'm being called to tell you the same thing. It might not be the conversation that y'all are going to have and that y'all are going to be together and then you get to run off into the sunset, yada, 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 you. It's not going to be that, but it is going to be a conversation that releases you, because I think that you'll know where you guys stand. I think that secret is not going to be so secret anymore, and it's really going to make you feel good. Like, it's going to activate that Leo energy, that creative energy, that muse energy. So you're about to step into something else outside of this connection. Work-wise, creative-wise, but this person is going to kind of spark it. Yeah, I'm hearing that they like spark it. So when you hear from this person, or it's going to come together. So for some of you, like, you'll get a creative idea and then you'll hear from this person, and then that'll just really take you forth, or it'll be the opposite way. You hear from this person and then you get a creative idea. Just depends on what your circumstances are, but I would expect to hear from this person relatively soon. Y'all are definitely still in it. I don't see you unstucking yourself necessarily from this person, but I see you doing your thing. I see you having a life for yourself, and you too having fun. Again, this came out like this, so you too will be having fun and making decisions and learning where to put your energy and everything, and what you're going to give to and what you're not going to give to. So beautiful, beautiful. So that's what I got for you, Pile 3. Again, thank you so much for tuning back in. Don't forget to do all that other stuff that I told you to do like 50,000 times. I'm not going to say it again, but you know, love on a biatch, okay? But thank you so much. Please do not forget to do all that stuff. Yeah, look at me. I'm stalling now, so you can click off. Or I can turn the camera off. Anyways, if you saw that, it's nothing but love and peace. It's been a long day. Peace.